What's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to show you a comparison video of 4 different powerful e-bikes running the 8th mile. I went out and mapped out a course 660 feet, 1/8 of a mile, to see what kind of times these bikes could turn in. So let me show you the bikes first. All right, in no particular order, here we go. Here's the first bike. This one's from Fabulous, and this is the Road Warrior, the all-wheel drive Road Warrior XT. It's got dual 750 watt motors. It's got a 60 volt battery system, and it has dual 17 amp controllers. That's your drivetrain on the Road Warrior. Next one is my bike that I built. This is the CitizenCycle in its 4.0 version, the 4th different version I've made of this bike. I have dual 750 watt motors. I have dual 52 volt batteries, and I have dual 35 amp controllers. This thing is a beast. And I always talk about how this bike is faster than any production bike I've ever been on. Today we're gonna find out if that's true and by how much. Next up, the second killer bee in this lineup is the Ariel Grizzly. This bike has got dual 52 volt batteries, dual 30 amp controllers, and dual 1000 watt geared hub motors, one on each wheel. Very powerful bike, very comfortable bike as well. And last but not least, this is the Wired Freedom. It's got a 60 volt battery, a 40 amp controller, and this hang tie motor, which I believe it's like 1000 watt or 1500 watt, and then it peaks well over that. It's like well over 2000 watt peak. Ton of power and speed in this Wired bike. And I will put links to all of these bikes below, so you can find them online if you want to read more about them, possibly buy one, all except for mine. Mine is a custom build, homemade. You know, I can't link this bike. I can link to the parts, but a lot of times they are out of stock. It's pretty hard to find everything in stock to make this bike, but it's worth it, I'll tell you. Making your own, it's fast. But let me know in the comments who you think is going to be quickest in the 8th mile, and if it's going to play out the way you think it's going to play out. We're about to find out. Let's check out the footage. All right, if you want to know how I did this, this is how you sync 3 cameras. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1, mark. All right, let's try the Wired Freedom here. Let's get a good launch. Lean forward. 3, 2, 1, go. I give each bike 1 downstroke of the pedal as well. Got to be fair. We'll do it on all of them. Pretty fast up to 35 mile an hour. All right, good run. Solid run out of Wired. Anxious to see how all these compare. All right, Fabulous Road Warrior. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Not as hard of a dig off the line. This bike seems better at the higher ends, the top end. It's so quiet too. The motors are so quiet. But yeah, holy cow. Wow. This bike is all top end. It doesn't have the grunt off the line because it doesn't have as big of controllers. But man, the top end, holy cow. All right, Ariel Grizzly time. Let's see if we can get a good launch on the Grizz. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, very nice, smooth. That was really good, that was impressive. Very impressive out of the Grizzly. Wow, great run, great run. All right, we're ready for the Citizen bike here. Let's show them how it's done. I'm gonna lean forward here a little bit. 3, 2, 1, go. Holy cow. Oh, that was fast. That was quick. Gotta love it. Love it. This thing's so fast. All right, you've seen all the clips. Did that go how you thought it was gonna go? It went pretty much exactly how I thought it was gonna go. I get to ride these bikes all the time. I know their powers, I know how they're delivered. That's pretty much what I thought was going to happen, with the exception of the Grizzly was closer to Citizen than I thought it would be. It got a great launch on that Grizzly and it took off, man. It held its own. So great bike. That's probably one of the best store-bought all-wheel drive bikes that you can get as far as speed, power, comfort, delivery. Really like that Grizzly bike. Now, some of you might know that CitizenCycle is just a one-man show. I do pretty much all the riding and filming and editing of everything. And if you want to know what this lineup would look like in a potential race against each other, I did my best with editing to try to make that happen. So I got all the screens lined up for the launch. You can see how each bike launches off the line. I would say the Citizen and the Grizzly definitely have the strongest launch off the line, followed by Wired and then Fabulous after that. And then the view going down the path from the cockpit. And the Citizen and the Grizzly, they reach their top speed quickly and then they just hold that speed all the way through the line. Whereas the Wired and the Fabulous felt like they were just continually building speed the entire way. And then I synced up the finish line so you can see when each bike passes compared to the others. And there you go. That's what a potential race might look like among these characters here. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it interesting. If you like stuff like this, definitely do me a favor, consider hitting subscribe, coming back for more. And yeah, I think that's all for today. Appreciate you all. Thanks.